Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist here. Well, what do you think this is? Well, it's a great big fruit. Kind of red on one side. You can get them redder than this, actually. Well, it's a mango. I think you can figure that out. And they're luscious on the inside, beautiful orange meat inside. Mm, really great. Anyway, mangoes are luscious. There's absolutely no doubt about it. This one could be a little riper, but I love them no matter what. They are one of the heaven's beautiful fruits that have descended upon us, and I really think that they are one of the kings of fruits. There's no doubt about that. Here in Puerto Rico, we have all kinds of them. I mean, we have big ones as big as a football, on down little tiny round ones, which are red, totally red, and just like custard on the inside, and little green ones, which you actually just poke a hole on one side and squeeze them and take out the juice, um, and all kinds of different ones. And I think my wife likes those little green ones that you suck out the juice. She's one of her favorites. I like the bigger ones myself, and some are have fiber, some don't have fiber. They as much fiber, so and they are pretty amazing things, and they grow around the world. I mean, you can find them in Asia, you can find them, India. You find them in Latin America. You find them South America. They grow them also in Florida and the Keys and all over, and in Africa. So it's a pretty universal fruit, and they have a lot of healing capabilities. In fact, there's a particular mango that grows in Africa that actually the seed helps people lose weight. Then you can buy that mango seed powder for weight loss. And I've tried it. It'll help you to lose about 5-10 pounds in a couple weeks. So it's another thing also. They are full cancer preventing capabilities. Lots of powerful antioxidants like gallic acid, fistine, astralagine, geline, isoquercetin, and all kinds of different quercetins that are in them. And so they will help prevent cancer in general. And that's a big thing. So have an onslaught of all these free radicals that are causing the possibility of cancer in our body, and our body needs to fight those off. And actually, it kills off about 100 cancers every day. And so, with the added abilities of the antioxidants, then we can actually keep ourselves healthy. So, eating some mangoes, and lots of fruits and veggies, that's really the most important thing. Also, with mangoes, they lower uh, cholesterol, bad cholesterol, or LDL cholesterol, and because they have a lot of pectin in them, and that's really important. And they also clear the skin. I mean, if you can make a nice salt rub, you can take a mango and grind it up and add a little bit of salt to it, and then put that on your face and do a salt scrub with your face with mango. Really does a great job of getting rid of acne, and also eating it also is good for the skin too. Maybe that's why I have such good skin. Also, they improve eye health, and they have a lot of lutein and zeaxanthin in them, and lots of other things, and they prevent macular degeneration. So if you have a history of eye problems in your family, you want to eat a lot of mangoes. Also, they're very alkalizing for the body because of all those antioxidants I talked about. They're very alkalizing. So if you tend to eat things that are acidy, you really need to alkalize your body. And alkalizing the body keeps away disease. So that's super important right there in general. It also helps with diabetes, and helps to normalize blood sugar levels, which is important. Also, the leaves of the mango tree. You can take the leaves and soak them in water overnight, or you can actually boil them just a little bit, just till they come to a boil, and then shut it off, and then put them in a pitcher and set them in that pitcher overnight, and then take the leaves out and then drink some of that water, and that for many people it lowers the blood sugar and does a great job with that. But if you really want to lower your blood sugar and end your diabetes, go on my whole foods plant-based diet and go to www.paulhaider.com and click on my diet and in the right hand corner, and follow that along. It's pretty long, so just keep looking at it. A lot of documentation there of studies also, and I can guarantee you that your blood sugar, especially if you're pre-diabetic, your blood sugar is going to be great, and with my diet. Also, it also promotes good sexual vigor because it has a lot of vitamin E in it, so in good old mangoes. So another thing to think about when you're buying mangoes, it improves digestion because it has a lot of enzymes that help to break down protein. And so if you're eating lots of beans and you're eating nuts and tofu and things like that, and want to break down that protein, also the enzymes in mangoes help. So that's a really great thing. And they also improve digestion and elimination because they have a lot of fiber. We need a lot of fiber, and most people eat very little fiber. In fact, in the way of probiotics in our body, most people only have about anywhere from a half pound to a pound, if that. And most people should have 4 or 5 pounds of good bacteria in their gut. And so we need to get a lot of fiber in there so the probiotics grow. Really, in the last 2 weeks, I've talked to so many people with diseases caused by not having probiotics growing in their gut, and having an overgrowth of this bad bacteria, which causes all kinds of problems. In fact, aches and pains and diseases, and just feeling malaise, and in general not well. And so, in fact, I was talking to somebody yesterday, and he said, "Boy, thanks for putting me on the track of eating right. I look around, I feel like I'm the only one that's awake. There's a bunch of zombies around me." They don't look good, he said. It also, mangoes help with strokes, you know what I mean? If you have the propensity for, having a stroke, all those antioxidants do a great job of preventing strokes. And also, they help with preventing heat stroke. You can take green mango, and you can juice green mangoes, and then you can add a little water and then sweetener to it, and that helps to regulate body temperature and prevent heat strokes in general. It boosts up our immune system. Good old mangoes are really great for boosting up our immune system, and because it has a lot of vitamin A and vitamin C, and and all these carotenoids, which help to prevent disease in general. And so we're boosting up our immune system and growing more probiotics. What more could you ask? I think the only thing I would recommend is eating a lot of cooked green bananas to feed those probiotics, because cooked green bananas hold a lot of simple sugars which can't be broken down in our gut except by the good bacteria. Also, it helps with preventing asthma. Mangoes help with preventing asthma, which is great, really good. Also, bone health. These mangoes contain a lot of vitamin K, which helps with the absorption of calcium and phosphorus, which helps our bones to be strong, and that's important. Also, they have a lot of potassium in them, which is good. And potassium helps with water regulation, and also helps with heart contraction, and we need it in general for life, and it lowers the blood pressure also, so it really helps with the heart disease in general. Our skin and hair. I was talking about the skin before, and if just eating them or putting them on your skin, or just taking mango skin and putting it against your face and leaving it there like a mud pack type of thing, really good for the skin, getting rid of acne that way. And also, they have a lot of vitamin A and C in them, and they help to promote, good, healthy skin. And also in Chinese medicine, mangoes prevent the formation of kidney stones. So because they have a sweet sour combination in them, and anything that has that helps to prevent kidney stones. So I highly recommend that. If you're one of these people who has kidney stones in their family, you do that. Also, go on my diet. You'll never have them. Also, it's a great stomach tonic. Um, if you take 10 to 15 mango leaves and put it into water like I was talking about before and drink that every day, that will really make your stomach feel good. You will get rid of stomach aches. You won't have any problems with, indigestion and things like that. Also, if you have constipation, eating mangoes will end that problem right now. Just like dried figs or something like that. You're going to get, moving. One cup only has about 105 calories, so that's really a low uh, loss, a low calorie food, so you can really use it. And it's a low glycemic index food also at the same time. It still falls in that low glycemic index category, so it's good for diabetics. It has about almost 76% of the vitamin C and about 25% of the vitamin A. About almost 10 or 12% of the B vitamins, which are good for vitality and good mood. It also has a lot of copper and lots of iron, in fact, which a lot of people don't know about, which is good for anemia, both of them. Also, like I said, potassium and magnesium, which is good for enzyme production. Also, like I said, you can make a body scrub and with milk, honey, and a little bit of salt, and you can mash up mangoes together, and really great for great looking skin. If you have PMS and you have monthly cycles and you're losing blood, eating mangoes is a good thing to build up your iron also. Aids in concentration and memory, and it has a glutamine acid in it, which helps with, helps your brain work well. Like I said, it helps with burning off calories, so you have weight loss. Um, Magnesium, as I said, yeah, it protects the body from free radicals, so and it actually helps to uh, heal DNA damage. It helps to protect against atherosclerosis and heart problems. So if you have hardening our arteries in your family, you want to eat some mangoes. Like I said, it helps with anemia. And if you have a hard workout and you've been working out in general and you want to recover faster, then eat some mangoes. And mangoes are good food in general. I mean, I don't care if you get the little ones about this size or the big ones like this or ones 3 times this size. And they're great food. Now here, I think we have about 25 different varieties of mangoes to choose from, and they're prolific. They really produce a lot of mangoes off of one tree. If you have a mango tree, you're giving them to everybody. Otherwise, they're on the ground all the time. And so, think about eating some mangoes. Mangoes are wonderful, and sometimes you see them in the stores at great prices. And sometimes you can get back these for like a couple bucks, the big one. And so think about it, enjoy them, and you'll be very healthy and enjoy life in general. It's about having vitality and energy and all the way through your life. You know what I mean? I see so many people. Just a man today, he hasn't eaten right in years, and he's in the hospital with colon cancer, and it's just a whole cycle that happens, but not eating right. And so we really have to start out as soon as possible with getting our kids the eating right and going on, even putting your kids on my whole foods plant-based diet, Dr. Haider's diet, and they will do wonderfully. In fact, the American Dietitians Association that just came out and said that even little kids on the way up through elderly would do great on a whole foods plant-based diet, and they will not have any problems with needing more protein. That's just a myth. I'm not a wimpy guy. I've showed you pictures of me when I'm working out, and I build a lot of muscle. But I have a lot of these people say, I'm losing muscle mass. Well, if you're a couch potato, you're going to lose muscle mass. You gotta pull some weights, push some weights, and work out. Otherwise, as we get older, we're gonna lose muscle mass. My dad was skinny as a bone. He ate a lot of animal protein. He loves his steaks, and he died of a heart attack at 57. And there's no need for that. We can you eat a plant-based diet and be healthy. I have, Ironman competitors on my diet. I have bodybuilders on my diet. And they don't look like wimps. There's no doubt about it. And they're not losing muscle mass. They are really pushing. And in fact, I even have a Ninja Warrior on my no, the program Ninja Warriors on TV. One of those on my diet also. So think about it. In fact, I have a man right now who has a carotid artery, and he started my diet and just the other day, and I'm sure within 30 to 60 days he's going to be totally free of the problems with the carotids, and he is going to be in great shape, and it's going to be wonderful. But remember, if you'd like to make a donation, it's down below. If you'd like to subscribe, I really appreciate that. If you like to get a hold of me, all my information is down below. And feel free, my consultations are free. And remember, I love you.